Alright, it's time for another video. It's been a minute since I've posted content on the channel with the truck. Here lately I've done a lot of motorcycle stuff, but I've been super busy. But I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm still liking the truck, if even I still have the truck. So I figured I'd do a little update / review of the truck. The only thing that has changed on the truck is going to be the tires and rims. I went to 20s and 35s. So yeah, that's the only thing that really changed. As far as the truck goes, it's got like 185,000 miles on it. I haven't had really any major issues with the truck. I did put a torque converter in it, but other than that, that was it. Newer trucks, they just don't last as long as the older ones do. My personal opinion, they're just built different. So you really do have to stay on top of the maintenance. You know, these newer trucks, they got 6+ gears, so the gears are changing faster in the transmissions, so your fluid's going to get dirtier, so you got to change it more often. People don't understand that are not mechanically inclined, that anything is going to break down over time. But if you don't take care of it, it will not last. Same thing with paint. If you don't wash your truck, you don't wax your truck, your clear coat is going to start popping off. You're going to have lemons in everything you buy. Some trucks are worse than others. I will tell you, this is the 3.5 gen. The 3rd gen has the smaller front headlights. The fenders are designed a little bit different. I would not buy those, just saying. Those were really bad for transmissions. That is also the motor was pretty decent, but the transmissions were awful. They went to a non-MDS in the 3rd gen. The 3.5 gen is the MDS version, which cuts your cylinders back from 8 to 4 to save gas. Now, I brought a programmer and eliminated that because I didn't like the whole cutback. And they have, it doesn't matter what year, the new trucks, new Chevrolets, new Fords, they're having issues. They've had issues with them dropping cylinders and causing all kinds of crap that goes wrong because of the whole cutback. It wears it out faster, in my personal opinion, and I personally hate it. So I bought a programmer to eliminate it. But I have not had any issues with the motor. But you can do your own research on these trucks. This common for your exhaust headers to warp over time, causing a little tick in there. So I would recommend, if you haven't changed your exhaust headers, change them out. Go with some new shorties. Don't go with OEM. Replace the bolts. That is a common issue with the Hemis, even the newer Hemis. They do the same freaking thing. But far as this body style, I would definitely buy it again. Now, I think this one goes all the way up to an 08. This is the 06 Hemi. But other than basic maintenance, I've had no issues. If you are looking at getting a truck like this, you know, buying trucks nowadays, they're high priced. And it's really difficult because you don't know what you're getting. You don't know if they've taken care of it. Very few owners keep up with receipts. If they're not mechanically inclined, most of the time, if they stay on top of maintenance, they usually take it to somebody. Ask them, where have you been taking this truck to get the oil change, the maintenance, what's been done to it? And tell them, like, okay, cool. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to take it to my mechanic. Don't take it to the same mechanic. Take it to your mechanic that you trust, okay? And have them look it over from top to bottom. These newer trucks, they have 6+ gears in them. So these transmissions, it's like all these trucks are bad for transmission problems. Well, guess what? This one has 6 gears, okay? Now, it changes faster. Your newer trucks have 6+ gears. So these things are changing a lot faster. Your fluid's getting dirtier faster. So you're going to have to stay on top of the maintenance and change these fluids sooner. So that's my recommendation on it. What I would do different is I definitely wouldn't buy the 3rd gen. I would buy the 3.5 gen or above. Just my personal opinion. But I love this truck. It's been good to me. It's got the room that I needed. But buy what you need. Don't settle. Sometimes you have to, but try not to settle. Get what you want out the gate the first time. As far as towing capability is great. I haven't had any issues as far as towing stuff, and I've towed some really heavy dump trailers, you know, and it hasn't left me so to say stranded. But I would tell you, I did put a fuel pump on it. I did forgot to tell you that. That's actually in a video that I did. I did put a fuel pump on it. But like I said, that's just kind of normal maintenance. With you 185,000 miles, you know, it is what it is. But it wasn't that bad to do the fuel pump either. I just raised the bed up and put it in there. But like I said, fuel pump can go out on anything. But the truck is solid. I will tell you that it is a solid truck, and I enjoy it. The tonneau cover, I bought it since I've had the truck, and that has held up great. I have thought several times about getting rid of it and buying me a toolbox, but these things come in handy, and they're super easy to take on and off. And yeah, that's a bonus for me. But like I said, buy what you need, don't settle, get what you want, but do your research on your vehicles. Take it to the mechanics, let them look it over from top to bottom. If you just got basic general maintenance that's scheduled to do, so if you got, oh, you know, normal 75,000 miles, you need to do brakes, and it looks like you need to do brakes, hey, that's just general maintenance. But if you was like, hey, you know what, this fluid is dark, it is dark, I haven't been staying on top of the maintenance. Now, I'm not saying don't buy it because it is dark maintenance. That's your own judgment. But just know that if it is dark, you're gonna have to change it. So, food for thought there, y'all. If y'all have any questions about the truck, comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the ones I have gotten over the years. This channel has definitely grown. But if I can help any one of y'all out as far as questions or whatnot, I'll do the best that I can. But until the next video, peace.